Hello, everybody. Welcome to another game from the Immortal Invitational for Fury of Dracula. Very exciting match, not just because it's a Saturday, not because there's another game of Fury of Dracula, but because this is the first, no, it's not the first tournament game, the first live stream, potentially, of a match using the updated, proper update, not beta Immortal update. It's now live across most platforms, which is amazing. So we're not in beta anymore. There might be a few bugs and things along the way, but we'll deal with them. Hello, hola, Jordi, ¿qué tal? Alongside me in the commentary booth. Hey, hiya, Rook. You're awake? Yay, good stuff. Nice to see. Hello, hello. So in the commentary booth with me, gonna have some biased commentary here. We've got Snuffaluffagus with me. Hello, Snuff.
Hello, Scott Sword. Thanks for having me on.
No problem. Well, thank you for saying that you're really keen. And also the fact it's 7:30 with you, so that is quite an effort. Not just to wake up to watch, but to wake up to commentate. Props to you for that. That's amazing. So I was saying potentially biased commentary from you. So I should say who we've got. You can see it in the title, but we've got Pizzawizard, reigning world champion on Hunters, as one of the members of Team Pirate Wizard, and then we've got Misthios playing as Dracula, who is your teammate, Snuff. But I guess we could also reveal, because it was revealed in a video that JB Philly recorded, that Misthios is actually Roscoe. I think quite a lot of people might have realized already. It's like, who's this? The crowd goes wild. Like, who's this mysterious Misthios person? And then it just, Roscoe returns at exactly the same time. I mean, coincidence? You can take off all your tinfoil hats now, people. Misthios is Roscoe.
R plus L does equal J.
I'm
excited for this. I've been, in this tournament, I've been able to get to know Roscoe / Misthios a little bit. We've caught up and done some voice chat and such, and he's been very helpful and supportive and fun to talk to, as you probably know, having known him a little bit longer. And I've been wanting to stream one of his games since the beginning, and the scheduling has never worked up, and it won't work out for his game tomorrow either. So I was like, I have to stream this one. I'm getting up 7:30 a.m. Let's do it. Let's go. Lego Misthios, Lego Roscoe.
Absolutely.
Let's get dragged on this win.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, we're going to have, quite biased commentary here from Snuff. Now for me, I should be bringing the neutral perspective here. But however, it depends on what perspective. Theoretically, I mean, I want a good game, regardless. I want a really good game of Fury of Dracula, as we should, especially because, you got someone with the quality of Pizzawizard, we all know, reigning world champion. He got that title for a reason. Very strong, consistent player on both factions, but especially on Hunters. And then obviously we know Roscoe, good Dracula player. Hunter player, not so much. You can win against him. He hates playing Hunters so much. But, good Dracula player, very experienced. Obviously, he's been in the community longer than I have been. He was one of the ones who held my hand when I came into the community back over 2 years ago. Obviously beat me as Hunters, which obviously I'm still a bit pissed off about. But, is what it is. We've got a bit of a rivalry, and obviously a friendship, because he's a huge friend of the channel, and he's helped me out on lots of different things. But then, as a competitor in this tournament as well, I kind of want Roscoe to win too. Sorry, Pizzawizard, lovely guy. Nothing, it's not personal, but based upon the league table, Team Pirate Wizard are our closest rivals right now, so if Roscoe can do a favor for us, I am not going to complain at all. So yeah, we've got a bit of a bite, and we've got Rookamania rooting for Misthios too. Jordi, I assume you're going to be rooting for Misthios too. So is this a very Roscoe heavy? Where's the Pizzawizard fan club when you need him? Where are they? Pirate Joe, get in here and support your teammate. To be fair, it's probably, it's still very early. Poor Pizzawizard, it's like 6:30 his time. Absolute maniac to be playing at this time, but fair enough.
So yeah, this is very biased. Four Pizzawizard fans named Godalming, Seward, Helsing, and Mina, and I think that may be it right now.
Well, that's true.
So sorry.
You might
Pizzawizard's cool.
Well, that's absolutely true. Maybe we might get a Sister Agatha or Rufus Smith might come along later. Who knows? Who knows?
Ooh. A new spectator approaches in the chat. Jimmy Chu. I don't know who that is.
I have no idea who it is either.
I've had mine just be like, "Yo, Jimmy, are you in the Discord?" Well, I'll say hi. Well, so far not much has happened in this game. We have Pizzawizard has chosen to use the Pizzawizard start.
I mean, shock
Who would
horror.
have guessed?
Yeah, exactly. Just sticking with the tried and true. That's what won him the world championship. So he's just gonna stick with it. Makes a lot of sense. It'll be interesting to see what Misthios does here. I'm gonna be switching between Roscoe and Misthios all the time. What he does try and counter that. You know, Spain is now, or Iberia rather, is left open. Could also still start east because you've got Mino on that side who's a little bit weaker. We've got a rumor token coming down, but not on the first base. So maybe that was a mistiming, or maybe it's a hoax and then a rumor token, maybe?
Maybe a bodyguards.
It could
One
also
of
be
those, probably.
Yeah, we saw that in a game during the week, right? There was a bodyguards mature, I think, if I remember rightly, at the beginning. That might be... That was Geordie, right? You put down bodyguards first in your game, I remember rightly. So yeah, this is... I'm just saying, people in live stream chat, hello. Feel free to comment as much as you like. Oh, no local rumors. If volume level is a bit crap, tell me and I'll try to adjust it. So just let me know if me and stuff are not very balanced with each other. I'm also I've also got my lunch in front of me, so you might hear some chomping during the video. I'll try and mute myself, but I might get too excited.
I haven't been checking Mina's cards at all. I see she has horses.
Yeah, I'm gonna quickly put on the automatically close all dialogues just in case I have to step away for a second. Which kind of means I don't have to click anything, which is really good. Oh. Shouldn't that item be face up? What have we got in discard pile? A couple of garlic reefs, a rifle, two holy bullets. So not really surprising. Yeah, exactly, a rook. Yeah. Split allegiances. Yeah, I've had the pleasure of being able to do a little bit of commentary, and you know, I've obviously got a little bit of a not a rivalry with Pizzawizard so much, but you know, we played in the first league when he was still quite, you know, he did very well to get into the final league, but he was still quite a newbie at that point. But then obviously he won the World Championship just gone. He was the winner also of the American League that we did spring last year, and I was the winner of the European League, so we did a little exhibition match against each other. It was not a World Championship game like a lot of people like to make out. It wasn't. It was just an exhibition game. It was very wacky, especially the second game was quite mad, to be honest. But, so yeah, got a little bit of a rivalry, Pizzawizard, but a very friendly one. We don't play each other, don't talk to each other as often as I'd like, but... No, he's just all-round nice guy. Really nice guy to have around the community. Is always willing to participate in tournaments and never causes fusses. You know, look at this, playing a game at 6:30 his time in the morning. You know, not many players would do that. So very much a legend of the community. Obviously, you know, yeah. Roscoe with the cultural background and all the help he's given me on my channel and stuff. It's great to have him back, especially in a format like this where he doesn't like playing hunters. He can just stay on Dracula and be happy. I don't know how you feel about that, Snuff, by the way.
No, he's played Hunters all but one... I'm sorry, I played Hunters all but 1 week. I think I'm good with that. I think I'm good with mostly Hunters with a little bit of sprinkling of Dracula here or there.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to bring something up. So in my game yesterday, I felt like I was just drawing a lot of Dracula events. This is even more lopsided. Pizzawizard has drawn 10 Dracula events of his first 13 I'm sorry, there's 10 Dracula events in the discard and only 300 events in the discard, which seems like a lot to me.
Yeah, but he's potentially holding on to quite a few. So the way I count it is by the number of supplies. So this is now Saturday. So times the number of days by 4. So this is now Mina's going to be the 24th supply. And she's going to get 100 event out of it. So there've been 24 supplies. Oh, what she got? Ooh, probably not the best thing to reveal to Dracula, but it could have been worse. So there have been 24 supplies, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Dracula cards in the discard. It's a 1 in 3. It's a little bit above normal. You'd expect 10 out of 30 because it's 1/3 of the deck of Dracula cards. So it's a little bit above normal, but it's not extremely so. If he'd had a lot of if a lot of these 100 events were throwaway, not when I say throwaway, I don't mean it like in a negative, but like play immediately cards, like Local Rumors or Evil Presence, then I'd be like, oof, this is quite bad, because he's not getting a lot of holding events. But he's got quite a lot of holding events. He's got a bit of a mixture of everything. And you see Van Helsing is full, Seward's almost full, Gadami's almost full, Mina's only got one event, which is a bit of a shame, but it's okay. Yeah, you can also, yeah, the whole deck is 25, so you know it's 25 cards for Dracula. Yeah. So yeah, you could do it that way too. Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah, that's true. You could count. Yeah, you could count it by minusing them. That's true. I often miss one just in case Dracula picks one up, but that's quite rare. So yeah, you just go by those odds. But yeah, you get some games which are really heavy. I don't know the order. A lot of these Dracula events were obviously drawn early. So in the first maybe 4 days, you're right. There's a lot of Dracula events, but then the 100 events start coming. It just depends on the game.
Most definitely.
At the end of the day, as you know, with all sort of hunter players, I've been thinking about it from the hunter perspective. What Pizzawizard's thinking here? Oh, he's got oh yeah, he's got Hark. I forgot Hark was a thing. Ooh, he did start East. Interesting. He's just got to work with he's got to work with what he's got. If he's got good stuff, he can be like, okay, I can be a little bit more forgiving in terms of, you know, moving a lot, not supplying very much. If he hasn't got a lot of strong holding events, he's then going to have to realize, right, I'm going to have to potentially maybe give up a couple of matures in order to be able to not commit with all my hunters and sit there with a couple and get those supplies back up again. This is the part of the game where you really see, in my opinion, the difference between a good hunter player and a very good hunter player, in the sense of how many supplies can they do from this moment on. Because every hunter sits still for the whole week and supplies. It's how many supplies is he going to do from that? What is he doing? Okay, I assume there's...
Varna was always going to mature.
Yeah.
But what now?
Okay, so... okay, it's very possible here that there is a double horse, or maybe really awkward... Heavenly Host trade that needs to be done. Okay, and this is really interesting. Mina just supplies. That's very interesting.
Because that makes it quite likely that not only that Varna card will mature, but also the presumed vampire following it. Yeah. Still possible to hit that presumed vamp if it is in Constanta or Sophia and Mina has Charter Carriage.
Yeah, but then there could be a hide that we don't know about either, right?
There could be a hide. There could be a hide in the slot to the left of the rumor token.
Yeah, I didn't expect him to move like that. I thought he was going to be railing in, but... Okay, this makes a lot of sense to me. If Pizzawizard has really awkward item combos, he's just decided, I'm going to supply for as long as possible, and then I'll just... If these locations were really close, he would then go and deal with them. But he's made a really conscious decision here that I cannot get to these locations.
Ooh.
So he's just going to cut his losses. He's not going to jump into the east here if he's not prepared. And I think it's a horrible situation to be in. But this is where you're going to have the experience of Pizzawizard really going to kick in here. It's how he responds from this.
Yeah, that's a reasonable thing to do. I was just surprised to see it go down to Marseille and Genoa rather than, you know, going directly through southern Germany. But I mean, it makes just as much sense.
I guess they can utilize the rail line. Maybe he hasn't got... Maybe he's missing tickets. And that might be the thing. Maybe he can't horse. He's on the rail line between Genoa and Vienna is one of the most efficient in the game. Oh, man.
Ooh.
And there's at least one on
let's
top.
Go, Misty.
There's at least one on top.
2 cards from that.
Right, this is going to be massive. Well, honestly, that could have been worse.
Okay. Yeah. Hopefully, Misthios has gotten 2 good Dracula events from that.
Yeah.
Hopefully for me.
The one that is the most important here is the sense of emergency. Especially if he hasn't got his fast horses set up. Honestly, if I was a hunter player and I saw this, I would be probably... I don't believe in any higher power, but I'd probably be giving a quick thanks to them, because this could have been a lot worse. I've seen double forewarned being discarded from Emmanuel Hildesheen. Yeah, you've got to be... Yeah, this is not too bad. But yeah, as you're right, from the Dracula perspective, you really hope now you get 2 good cards out of it, or at least 1 good card. Yeah, this trade is very efficient, so it's a shame. He could have just stayed in Vienna and kept supplying, but there's a risk he would have had to discard something good. Oh, okay, and he gets Aggie. Okay.
Okay.
Well, swings and roundabouts. That was a lot of Dracula cards that went back into the pile.
Oh, so will he take the search, or will he take the... he takes the search.
He might have a surprising return.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think that's unreasonable, given that Harker is going to be doing some work anyway.
Yes.
And certainly, if you have a surprising return, you can get Aggie back at any time.
Yeah, I agree.
And could get Aggie back at a more helpful time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, discarding.
Wow.
This is massive now that you can see exactly
what could she possibly have.
Maybe she has 2 Heavenly Hosts, and maybe she has she has the horse, right? So
Horse. Can't get rid of that.
I think it has to be knife, stake, or potentially Heavenly Host knife. So you have to get rid of 1 Heavenly Host.
Man, that's a...
Rookamania's comment in chat. I remember Strider once being pleased as Dracula when he used Emmanuel Hildesheen to kill Rufus Smith, but then he used Surprising Return to bring him straight back. That's amazing.
That's too funny.
Yeah.
So
I agree on the search actually, because then it means these 3 encounters are going to get wiped. So you just find out his current location. So you know Valona, possibly Athens, then he's just going to leave again. Or maybe he might not. Maybe he might be greedy and go back into like Sofia or something. Or maybe even Sarajevo if he's feeling risky.
He may as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the other hunters are still pretty far away from him, and we presume that they will now have movement. But I mean, still, you may as well let them get closer to you before you head out to sea. Otherwise, you're just going to be sailing right to them.
Yep.
You know?
I would see, situations here with less experienced hunters where they would end up throwing away, if it is something like the horse, they would throw it away, or they would just send Mina in on her own, not knowing what she's going to be dealing with. And, okay, in this situation, maybe nothing bad really would have happened to her. Maybe she could have stopped that vampire, but what was if she wouldn't? Or imagine there was still 1 white 1 he hasn't been able to collect. Then the horse dies, so that's a horse gone. You got to try and minimize damage. So if Pizzawizard decided, right, I'll just give him a hoax. Man, Hiroshina's pretty unlucky, but it is what it is. And get 7 points. He then stabilizes from here, and he can try to then deal with the rest of this game. But yeah, you got a rumor token. They're gonna have to get to this fast.
If I were my partner, I might be tempted, if I had the cards for it, to go to Sarajevo, plop down a bat, just to make it that much harder to hit that Valona presumed vampire with a hide on it.
Yeah, you know what? I think that's a good shout. You could then assess movement from the other hunters. If they have fast horses and they get all the way to Munich, you could then go down to Belgrade. If they don't have horses, seemingly, they can then go up to... He can go up to 59 and play even riskier. Okay, they've got horses, right. It would seem like it was a horse trade. So yeah, Sarajevo I think would be a good shout. Now, if Pizzawizard's playing smart here, he might think of that. So he might move to Zagreb with a normal move. And then jump over Sarajevo to get to Valona. But then, Valona could be a bat. So you have to send at least 2 hunters in there.
Yeah, I guess if they both have horses, and so far the horse economy has worked, maybe you played a little safer here, and, well, I guess Misthios has already moved once, so if he's in 49, you're going to go to Sofia from there. If you're in Sofia, have a lot of choices. Salonika, I guess. Mina discards a stake. Interesting. Very interesting. Mina just must be so stacked. So we presume we have a horse trade between Seward and Godalming. And Mina has to have something incredible with multiple hosts or knives in some combination. It makes me wonder what other items Godalming and Seward have on them.
Yep. That's a very good point. We don't know. We haven't seen much. I should have been paying attention to more what they were discarding, and I might have been able to sort of ascertain what type of items, but then there's nothing here, apart from the Heavenly Host, there's nothing really unusual. There's still 3 stakes in circulation somewhere. Maybe Mina has double knife, and the thing is, having Heavenly Host on Mina can be a huge risk, especially in this situation where you've already given up 7 points. You don't want to give up potentially 4 more if Mina dies. 3 or 4, depending on the stage of the game. So maybe without a planned ambush, because I often would then give Mina Heavenly Host, Knife, and planned ambush. But if there's no planned ambush to be seen, maybe just thinking, I haven't got Consecrated Ground either, let's keep double Knife. Or maybe she does have Heavenly Host. It's very possible. Because imagine if she kept 2 Heavenly Hosts and she discarded the Knife, then they're going to have to try and trade Heavenly Hosts around. That's another thing they have to do. He wants to try and make this as easy as possible for himself.
Yeah, I mean, sure, I guess if she had drawn the Heavenly Host before Godalming left, they would have presumably traded one of them.
Yeah.
But
I find it interesting that Van Helsing has stayed in Le Havre. I would personally be moving him to Paris here to try and get that item deck circulating a bit more. Try and reset it and try and get that Heavenly Host back, if possible. Oh, now he's Wolf Foreman. Interesting. We're thinking it could be bats with the hide, but it could also be a fog. If they don't get there quickly enough, they won't be able to search it. But this, I like this from Dracula too. Other Draculas here could just go, oh, I'm going to go to sea. Whereas he's just said, I'm going to put a bit more pressure on here. So even if they deal with Valona, goodness knows if it's a bat, they could get pushed into Dracula, especially if it's Mina. He's going to lay a long trail, so even if they deal with Valona, they got lots of other things to deal with. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's big. Oh, wow. You could just literally put a huge line of roadblocks all the way from Munich down... Oh, well, hang on a minute. They've got a good luck, though. Mina has good luck, but she can only trigger on her turn, though, I think. It doesn't count as an action. But that's really awkward. They'll have to play Speedy Telegraph to get rid of one of these. But even so, I mean, then they're having to go via Sofia, and that's then making Dracula could be there. Has he put that in the right place? I think he's put that on the wrong thing. I think he's put that on the rail line.
I think you're right. It looks like it's on the rail line. Guess we'll find out.
It'd be funny if he puts out a roadblock and they just fast horse through it.
Oh.
Okay.
I think I might have skipped the Vienna to Budapest roadblock and just done...
Yeah.
Zagreb to Sarajevo, given the good luck.
I would have just gone with the 3 roadblocks down this coastal route. Because then they have to go around the long way, right? They can't then get to... You can't even fast horse to Szeged. You'd have to go to Budapest, which is really inefficient. Oh, another stake discarded. Oh, wow. Poor Pizzawizard. This is just... Yeah, I can't tell which one is on either. I think that looks like the rail line to me, but I might be wrong. Okay. Well, he's now going to sea, but, I mean, he's under no threat here. Wow. Roadblock. Yeah, I agree. This is not the most efficient use, but it might be enough. Maybe if Mina has Chartered Carriage, she can get down into Sofia, which is clear. And then she can get into Valona, where she gets hit with the hide to get rid of it, and then another 100 charges in later.
Sense of emergency would be helpful for the hunters here. After the... Use the good luck, remove a roadblock, and then...
Yeah.
3 spaces down, you're there.
I'll be really gutted for Pizzawizard if he doesn't realize he can actually get to Zagreb. But the problem is, if you activate fast horses, you have to commit to the move. So you can't back out of it. Oh, wow.
Wow.
I don't think that's in the right place. That's on the rail line, I think. Yeah. I think he actually messed that up. I think he could have used fast horses. I might be wrong. Unless the roadblock, if it's on the rail line, maybe it's slightly further down. Maybe it's where you got like this little corner where it sort of curves round on the map. Yeah, no, Pizzawizard's right. You're having to then try and plan which one is the one that's going to get removed. It makes sense to move that one first. You have good luck, mate. Use good luck. Use good luck. Oh,
Yeah, he must
Pizzawizard.
not remember it. In
No.
fairness... Oh.
Well, they say.
Man.
Oh, wait. Did Pizzawizard forget it? Me not having good luck was problematic.
I think, maybe Misty / Roscoe's just throwing him a bone by mentioning him
possibly.
that good luck.
Taunting him. Because he can't play it now. He has to play it during the day.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're right.
Oh, yeah, these scouts. Yeah. Oh, poor scouts. Yeah.
Yeah, and unless he has a speedy telegraph, that knowledge won't do anything.
No. If it's a fog, the hunter needs to get there today. This is the problem. This might be GG.
Yeah, only events can save Pizzawizard here. You need renewed vigor or a speedy telegraph to then use good luck and then
Maybe he didn't realize it. If
That's
I was
emergency.
Pizzawizard, in a situation as horrible as this, I would have just tried on Godalming's turn to move and see if I could actually get past this roadblock. I think it's placed incorrectly, but I'll have to try it in the... I'll have to do like a test game afterwards to see what the difference is. He'll be gutted if he could have actually moved past it.
Yeah, that's absolutely wild. Well, presumably it was in the right place because he would have just moved to Zagreb now. Like he would have seen.
Oh, yeah, you would have seen it highlighted, right?
Now we're confirmed the placement was correct.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. The fact they've moved across.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, so maybe it was placed correctly then. Okay, then I still feel, if that's the case, I still would have preferred if they put a line of them down this way. I guess he wanted to, because he didn't block the rail line. He still hasn't used good luck to get rid of one of these. They need a sense of emergency, but they need to... Roscoe now has to clear the one between Munich and Zagreb. Yeah, good play. Yeah, I think he's ruined here. Unless he has like a... I mean, how on earth is he going to do this? He can't sense of... You have to charter carriage and then horse. But he needs to do it with two of them. Unless he has a forewarned.
You need renewed vigor.
You need renewed vigor and a forewarned, which is not what you want to be doing here. You want to be saving those cards.
Right.
Yeah. But
well, we presume you need a... We're kind of assuming you need a forewarned because we're assuming fog, but...
Or bats. That doesn't matter, right?
Case.
Unless you can get two hunters there with chartered carriage and horses, you need a forewarned.
Right.
And even if it's a fog, then he just wins, right? If he blocks one of them. Because they won't be able to search it at night, that's the thing. Fog prohibits you from searching. And because it's on a port, it will still be there during the last dusk phase before it matures. So... Or the last dusk, yeah. Or last night phase, I should say.
Well, you know what, Dracula's going to have to remove the last token. So... There are only 2 Sense of Emergencies in the deck, correct?
Yeah. And one's already been discarded.
We saw that one was discarded. Okay. So, if there was a renewed vigor... no kidding. If there was a renewed vigor, it seems possible to get multiple hunters onto that space, so if it wasn't a fog, it seems like the kind of thing that could be dealt with, right? Because, you know, just with renewed vigor, they all have horses, right? You can send multiple hunters down there. Unearthly
Oh,
swiftness. Wow.
holy
That's the
crap.
coup de grace right there. That's it. Wow.
Good grief. What a string of events.
Man, that was...
Come on, guys. I rushed home from work and I gave up my lunch for this. You could have at least given us a 3-hour epic.
Yeah, this game is going to be a half-hour game. Wild.
Good grief. What are you doing? Doing you to see? Oh, you could have misdirected Salonicus. He didn't take damage. And then you could have fed. Oh, you could have got more IDS, Roscoe. You need to farm the IDS. Oh, well, never mind. There's only 1 point, so it's not the end of the world. Because he would have fed afterwards, right? Good grief. What a...
Well, he would have had to have landed, and he wouldn't be able to feed after that because he would have won in that turn. So it's a 1-point difference.
Hey, hi Jimmy, you made it. Well, the game's just finished. Goodness me, that is probably... That's brutal. I mean, I know we've seen some quick games in this tournament so far, but that is probably the most brutal one of the lot. Emmanuel Hildesheim.
Yeah, you're just watching Drac mature vampires from afar, and there's nothing you can really do to...
Emmanuel Hildesheim, to give him unearthly swiftness, I could have stopped Valona. How? Was the roadblock correct? Oh, he had a sense of emergency and a forewarned. Oh,
wow.
No. Oh, he was correct. Okay. Wow.
Wow, he had everything he needed.
I mean, as a competitor, wow.
But you know what? One of those things this shows is that with the current meta, we play with Dracula then so rarely that you kind of forget how they work sometimes, right?
Yeah.
I honestly, until you brought it up, I did not remember that good luck can counter roadblock to some degree, because when is it ever used? Now, in fairness, Pizzawizard should have realized it once Misthios brought it up, but still, right?
Yeah.
It's not like a...
I think
But
the problem is with good luck is because, if I remember rightly, in many situations, good luck doesn't trigger like a normal event. I think you have to go to special actions and you use good luck, and then suddenly, you get another turn. I had chance to make different choices. Yeah. I didn't want to risk charter carriage onto Wobbie and fight a vampire with me who had it. Okay, so he could have used charter carriage to get a Constanta, but he didn't want to have a fighting vampire.
that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, I fully understand not risking CC for that. Good luck on... Oh. Cleared roadblock. For you. Oh. Someone's calling me. Oh, Misthios, right. Okay, I think we're gonna get Roscoe in here. Right. Give me a second, let me try to get this set up. Hold on, people.
Sure.
The live stream might crash or something. Right. How do I add... Oh, I can add him this way. Right. Sorry, you're gonna hear Discord noises again. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Get in here, Roscoe.
Vampires are us, how can I help you?
Oh, he forgot how good luck worked. Oh, man. Oh, what a sorry state of events, even after you threw him the bone as well.
Well, it was out there for everyone to see. I just assumed he was going to choose one. Did he forget how to use it?
He forgot that good luck could clear roadblocks. Because when you played the roadblocks like that, I was like, you've misplayed that roadblock. He could clear it, and then he never cleared it. I was like, what's going on?
I know, I was like, he's going to get, I thought it was Mina, so that'll clear up for there. And then, to be fair, when I forgot how roadblocks worked. I thought it was a saboteur, and it was like, I was like, put the first token down. I went, oh, I get 3. Right, okay. So is Snuffleupagus left? Is he?
No, he should be here. Maybe he doesn't accept the call.
Oh, he didn't accept it. Oh, right. Okay.
Oh, Snuff. Oh,
Yeah, I thought there was. You must have got my kind of hunter's hand, to be fair, because when he started moving Godalming to Seward, he must have had like double horses on Godalming or something, or well, white ones or something. I don't know.
Hello, gentlemen. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that I needed to pick up. I thought it was like a
automatic thing.
Roscoe / Misthios to bring him in.
Hey, teammate, how you doing?
Not too bad. Congrats on the quick win.
I know, yeah, the sun's shining here. I thought I better just get through this. And no, not. Pizzawizard must have had bad luck or shit hand of cards, because he would have been on me quicker than I said when he went from Godalming and met up with Seward. I don't know. He must have had two white ones on two horses on Godalming or something, or I don't know.
Yeah, there's clearly a horse problem. He said he never drew a stake on Godalming or Mina. He could have used Chartered Carriage to get Mina into Constanta, but because she didn't have a stake, he didn't want to find a fighting vampire, then she would die to the fighting vampire, giving up more points. He had Sense of Emergency and Renewed Vigor and Forewarned to get into Valona, but he forgot that good luck gets rid of roadblocks.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then for you to get Emmanuel Hildesheen, okay, but then you use Emmanuel Hildesheen to get Unearthly Swiftness.
Yep.
Brutal.
Yep. Mate,
Man.
am I not due some good luck?
I mean, yeah, clearly with Dracula events, not with Hunter events.
Oh, yeah,
Stuff
Hunter's
like
just play.
this. It just goes to show how when you have these cards that are thought of as throwaway cards, like good luck, you just forget what they do.
Yeah.
It's like one of these days, Blood Transfusion is going to actually be relevant. And you're not going to remember it's like what it does, that you get delayed or whatever because you never use it.
Wow, we're not going that far.
Good luck is like that. Yeah.
No, but we said that. I remember when we did our tier list, we put good luck at the bottom, and we said, well, normally good luck is to cancel false tip. And how often does Dracula get false tip? Never. So it's pretty much useless. Dracula will never put an ally in, because Emmanuel Hildesheen effect is much stronger. Dracula Bride's effect is much stronger than the ally. I guess maybe for roadblocks, because there are, is it 3 roadblock event cards in the pool? At least 2. I think there might be 3. So maybe if we're going to see roadblock more often, then maybe good luck might become a little bit more relevant. But I mean,
roadblocks are so well. One is it's rare Dracula gets a card. 2, saboteurs don't typically mature. So I mean, yeah, you're keeping that good luck card. It'd be, and again, Drac doesn't have allies unless you've got Great Wolf or Dracula's Brides. But again, when does he get them? So I think it is. I think we're probably right in saying that it's one of those cards that, yeah, it's handy if I had roadblock to play there. To be fair, the only reason I chose Emmanuel because the hand was pretty dire. It was like there was a sensational press, there was a false tip, there was enraged, which Scott, so you and I know how I managed to misplay enraged. I thought I'm not having PTSD from Dublin again.
I've done the same once.
But you had you've had PTSD from Emmanuel Hildesheen, mate. Well, to be fair,
that's what I was worried about. I thought...
Well, no. It was PTSD from not picking Summon Storms, but I guess it's a different question.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, I've had many PTSD sessions on this game, but that was one of them. So I thought, well, I'll do a manual. There was a red one on top anyway, guaranteed that. And then Swiftness, I thought, right, I assumed he was going to get down to Valona anyway. I had a fighting Drac on Athens, and I had bodyguards on Salonika. It was only aristocratic that I had a Constanta, so Mina could have got there if he wasn't to know that. Fair enough. But I went to see and I thought, right, okay. He didn't move the second time. I thought, I've got a chance. I'm going to just play Unearthly Swiftness. That'll be it. But I was assuming he must have had heavy cards because the cards he was getting rid of, the item cards, I was like, oh, right, okay. And then really, with Emmanuel, the 4 cards he got didn't really, they weren't really too drastic. It wasn't like CG or RV or whatever. So, but it's 4 out of the way for the Hunters. But no, I was pleasantly surprised.
Well, that's what we're saying in commentary. When that manual triggered, I looked from the Hunter perspective. I was looking at the Hunter events. I was like, well, apart from maybe the sense of emergency, there's nothing there. It's not like a double forewarned or something like you had in a game, 18 months ago in the first league. But then Snuff made a really good point. You have to hope then the Dracula cards are good. I was like, well, it may well be. And depending on what got put in when the whole hoax was shuffled and stuff, then yeah.
What was
That's
under
another
Hyde?
game we've seen.
Oh, sorry.
Fog. Had a reckless in
Okay.
Fog.
Perfect.
So yeah.
He had the forewarned, so he could have got there.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I
just
was throwing that with him because I thought by the time the two of them jumped down anyway, I was going to use Unearthly Swiftness regardless, just to go the 2Cs, and then I could get back and try and get hit in Van Helsing. Yeah, I mean it was very rare that. I mean, again, that was another week with no papers in the first week.
No, he's very shy. And it's not like he wasn't supplying. He supplied and then he moved. Once he realised, I can't get to those first encounters, I'm going to go and trade. Strider, you're going to have to go back and watch the video, mate. We're not telling you. Strider said in the chat saying, what happened? Did Roscoe lose?
Is that him just...
Don't spoil it.
What a dick.
You didn't wake up early, you don't deserve to know.
Exactly. It's unusual. He must have not pissed to bed this time, because normally that's what wakes him up. But anyway, well done, Strider.
My God.
We've got that love-hate relationship, I love to hate him, but...
I mean, to be honest, I'm also very happy, not just for you, Roscoe, personally. Obviously, I mean, I'm a big fan of Pizzawizard, but, the garlic farmers, you've extended our lead, basically, over the rest of the competition, so thanks for that.
Well, I already got a message from your compadre saying, congratulations, very well played, everything turned out perfect for you, I'm happy for your victory, which is very nice, underlined by, you've helped us as well, so many thanks.
So thanks
but
for
no,
that.
I'll take that, because, well, there you go, I mean, what else can we do? I'm trying. I was saying at Snuff last night, obviously his game last night, so well, and just such the wrong bad luck of cards in there, so I was hoping I wasn't expecting to get those kind of cards, or the game to finish that quick, but take it.
Yeah, you absolutely just take any victory you get, right? Yeah. Well, I was going to say, I mean, I don't know how especially for you, Snuff, I don't know how you'd feel about it. I did say, because I missed quite a lot of the game last night, I do know the result, but I was kind of tempted to analyze it, because obviously this game was very, very short. Would you like to potentially even do, I've never done it, do you want to do like an analysis live stream of the game?
Sure, yeah. I was, since this was so short, I was going to say, like, let's play a game or something. But honestly, if you're here and you want to do it, that'd be fun. Yeah, let's do an analysis live stream.
Cool. Okay,
so everybody... pass the time.
Cool. Okay, so people in the live stream, I'll stop this live stream so it's a standalone thing. But don't go away. Don't go anyway. I'll create a new live stream. Give me 5 minutes. We'll set up things behind the scenes with Snuff. I don't know how you feel, Roscoe. Do you want to be part of this as well?
Yeah, I'll do it, man. Yeah, I'll be the support. There was good stuff did, so yeah.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. Well, we should probably we'll get that set up ASAP then, just so then the folks at home are not just waiting for us just to keep babbling on, right? So, Snuff, thank you for commentating. It's been great. Obviously, we'll do it in a minute for your game. Roscoe, thank you for jumping on. And well done again for the victory.
Yes.
And everybody in live stream chat, if you've got a couple of hours more free and you want to listen to us analyze the game from last night, maybe you've seen it, maybe you haven't, then stay tuned. It'll pop up on the channel in about 5 minutes or so. So I will see you in a few minutes for that. If not, you can check out any other time that you want. It'll be on the channel forever. And also, just in case, I'm going to be live streaming. You've got a game tomorrow, Roscoe, as well, haven't you? You're playing Backstab tomorrow. So I'm going to be live streaming that, I think, with a Rookamania. I think that's right.
All right, cool.
So we'll have another commentator in, which is going to be great. So that's going to be. We're looking forward to that. So yeah, thank you for watching, and we'll see you, if you're going to keep watching, in a few minutes' time.